Good morning, South Florida. I'm Maribel Rodriguez.
And I'm Lauren Pastrana. Here's a look at some of your Tuesday morning headlines. A teenager is rushed to the hospital after nearly drowning while trying to save a mother and her child. This happened yesterday afternoon in the water off Virginia Key. Miami Fire Rescue says a 25-year-old mother and her 9-year-old son were swimming when a strong current started pulling them. The teen saw what happened and jumped in to help them out. While he managed to save them, he then ended up getting caught in the current and had to be given CPR. He was rushed to Jackson Memorial Hospital in extremely critical condition.
A suspected carjacker is behind bars after deputies say he carjacked a family at a Martin County gas station. Investigators say the family stopped for gas when they were confronted by the crook with a gun. He forced a woman out of the car, eventually pushing her down to the ground. Deputies say the woman's baby and elderly mother were in the car with the carjacker. They were let out a short time later. Deputies did find the car and the carjacker in North Miami-Dade yesterday and arrested him.
North Korea and the United States have agreed to resume denuclearization talks this Saturday. The two sides have been trying to resume talks over the past month and will have preliminary contact on Friday before holding working-level talks on Saturday. No word on where these talks will take place. During last week's speech at the United Nations, President Trump did hint at a third meeting with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un could happen soon.
President Trump's personal lawyer has been subpoenaed by House Democrats as part of the impeachment inquiry. 3 committee chairmen say Rudy Giuliani acted as an agent of the president in a scheme to advance his personal political interests by abusing the power of the office of the president. They want all documents related to his dealings with Ukraine since the president's inauguration. Meantime, CBS News has confirmed Secretary of State Mike Pompeo listened in on President Trump's call to Ukraine's leader.
Security is tight as riot police clash with pro-democracy protesters in Hong Kong on Communist China's 70th anniversary. Police are firing tear gas and using water cannons to prevent protesters from reaching Beijing's liaison office in Hong Kong. Protesters are hurling gas bombs, bricks, and other objects at officers. Several officers have been hurt in the clashes. At least one protester has been shot. No word on the extent of that person's injuries, but it is the first time a pro-democracy protester has been shot since protests began months ago.
And that's a look at some of your Tuesday morning headlines.
Make sure to join us later for CBS4 News at noon and get updates anytime on CBSMiami.com.